I'm constantly telling my clients that meditation is your life in a miniature. In other words, the things that you encounter during meditation generally mirror what happens to you in your ordinary everyday life. So for example, your mind will distract you during meditation. With 50,000 random useless thoughts whizzing through our heads daily, it's bound to. But if during meditation you learn how to let those thoughts simply pass you by, then in the ordinary everyday scheme of things, you will learn how to not react to distractions. You will learn how to focus your mind so that you can fully concentrate on the things that you want to do, the things that you need to do, so that you can do them to the best of your ability. Again, what if you're having a bad session of meditation? I get phone calls from my clients regularly who say, "Oh, I couldn't get in as deep as I did during our 2-day workshop." My answer, so what? If you can learn during meditation not to get annoyed or frustrated with yourself, then in your ordinary everyday life, you won't become annoyed or frustrated when things don't go your way, when you're having a bad day at work, or when the wheels appear to have come off your life. Learn how to not react in meditation, and you won't react to the crap that life throws at us daily. In fact, you will learn how to act. What about when you have a really good session of meditation? Because I get phone calls again from clients and they say to me, "Oh, I've really hit the zone. I'm in the flow when I meditate." My answer to them, fine, but don't get hooked on it. Because just like all the bad things that annoy you and frustrate you during meditation, those highs arise and pass away as well. The purpose of meditation is to discipline your mind, to harness your mental energy, not to have a good time. So when good sessions arise, enjoy them, but let them pass away as well. Therefore, in your ordinary everyday life, you won't get too attached to good things happening. When they do happen, you won't get over-elated by them. You will stay balanced. Because, as we all know throughout life, both good and bad things happen. And then they pass away. You see, in meditation, as in our ordinary everyday lives, all manner of things conspire to distract us. It could be noise. I know a lot of people are driven mad by noise when they're trying to meditate. But listening to and really hearing noise is one of the best ways of focusing your mind in the present moment. It could be your body. Your body can play all manner of tricks on you when you're trying to meditate. A couple of weeks ago, I had a session with about a dozen people. And just before one of the meditations, I suggested to them that they adopt a sitting position that they wouldn't have to adjust during the exercise. The mere suggestion on my part that I didn't want them to adjust their position during meditation caused all manner of havoc. There was mooching going on, shuffling going on, so much noise going on at one end of the room, we thought one of the guys was going to get up and dance. After that exercise, we discussed the insanity of letting our body play tricks on us. And the second time we did the exercise, you could hear a pin drop. Everyone got the message. You can choose to be distracted, or indeed you can choose to be not distracted. Make that choice in meditation, and it begins to become an easy choice to make in your ordinary everyday life. I also mentioned to that group that day that one of the best ways of meditating was to focus all of your attention on one particular area of your body, one area at a time. But I told them the story of one of my clients who'd been here with me in the Alps last summer, who decided, while he was here, to do just that. He decided he was going to focus all of his attention on the top of his head, but in the course of meditating, started scratching his nose. As I pointed out to him, if he had done what he had decided to do, he wouldn't have even noticed that there was an itch on his nose. As I said to him, if you cannot scratch the itch during meditation, a really interesting thing happens. The itch passes away. Yeah, like all life's minor irritations. They all arise, but they do all pass away too. But boy, while they're demanding our attention, don't we love to get sucked in? On the other hand, just after the session with those guys, one of them, Paul, got a phone call from his wife. One of their daughters had been banned from going to the theatre that night with her school class because her school principal had decided that if she wasn't well enough to go sailing, she wasn't well enough to go out in the evening. Paul's wife asked him to ring the school principal to sort her out. Now, of course, Paul, if you knew him, you would know that he would relish sorting somebody out. But on this occasion, he said to his wife, well, actually, he said, I'm not going to get involved in the teacher's little drama, because she'll find one way or another of getting back at the daughter sooner or later. To quote Paul directly, he said, I'm not going to scratch that itch. Now, you and I know plenty of people like Paul's daughter's school principal, don't we? People who are only itching to drag you into their little dramas every day. But if you learn how to not scratch that itch during meditation, you'll learn how not to react to all that nonsense and crap that normal people want to drag you into. All that nonsense will, just like the itch, pass away if you don't give them your energy. Don't give them your energy. Don't scratch the itch. Because your energy, your spiritual energy, your mental energy is yours. It is yours to master. It is yours to harness. It is yours to give freely to the things that you want to pour your energy into and to deny to people who want to suck it from you. Learn through meditation how not to react, how not to be distracted, how not to get involved in dramas. If you can do that in meditation, it flows into your daily life. And you know what? Your daily life will change beyond recognition.